When you think of beauty pageants, what comes to mind? Maybe Miss America or Miss Kansas, but in today's society, it is not only Miss America, but Little Miss America as well. Pageants used to be age-specific, targeted towards young adults, but now child beauty pageants are becoming a controversial trend. Today, role models have no age limit. Colors and Tiara is one of the popular child pageant television shows, glamorizing child models. Many individuals believe child pageants are acceptable, while there are some who think pageants do nothing but exploit the child. Parents should not force their child into competing in beauty pageants, but instead let the child decide how they want to live their childhood. Child beauty pageants disadvantage youth in many ways, such as taking away a child's identity, losing essential childhood memories, and adding stress upon the child. Although competitive parents force their offspring to participate in pageants, there are parents who encourage their child to participate for other valuable life lessons. Life lessons are taught, such as teaching confidence and courage, overcoming shyness, and learning how to be playful and graceful. For example, in addition to this, they will learn how to be themselves and feel comfortable talking to larger groups of people which can be crucial in school situations when presentations may be given in a class. This quote from ezinearticles.com illustrates how child beauty pageants advantage the child in real-life situations. If the parent is competitive in life, parents will assume being competitive is a major factor to success. Therefore, they encourage their child to become competitive as well. Likewise, parents who believe beauty will get you far in life push your child to compete in pageants to open their child to a world of beauty. Winning a competition increases the child's self-esteem and allows them to gain pride and dignity from succeeding. Furthermore, children have the opportunity to create new friends that share the same interests and bond with their families while preparing for competitions. Even though there are some advantages in participating in child beauty pageants, the disadvantages outweigh the advantages by quite a bit. While watching a child beauty pageant today, one may notice the children appear a lot older than they actually are. Makeup artists apply ample amounts of makeup on the little girls. This is a picture of a child from a child beauty pageant. Anyone would agree that children do not need to enhance their faces because children's faces are naturally adorable. Things such as spray tans, veneers, and revealing outfits should only be worn by adult models because they make the child appear Barbie-like. When little girls play with Barbie, they see Barbie as a perfect role model with a perfect body image. Barbie possesses a lot of materialistic things such as her own wardrobe, car, jewelry, and even her own greenhouse. Children feel they must maintain Barbie's perfect image in order to acquire similar possessions. For example, a study was done in 2005 that compared 11 women who competed in pageants as children compared to 11 women that did not compete. In general, this limited study found that those who competed in beauty pageants as children were more dissatisfied with their bodies and had greater impulse dysregulation and trust issues than those who did not participate. This study shows how a beauty pageant can affect a woman later on in life. In the pageant world, children are taught that they need to project a flawless image rather than their own natural beauty. Later in life, children will feel that they need to maintain the perfect image that they were exposed to in the pageant world. As a pageant child enters the school ages, their ability to act as a normal child is questioned. For example, when the class was at Teresa, will the pageant girl be able to play with the others, or will she expose herself in fear of becoming unladylike? After children receive a prize for their altered appearance, the child feels they need to maintain that image to reach success later on in life. Imagine how an adult feels when their identity is stolen. Compare that feeling to how one feels when their childhood is taken away by their parents. Parents unconsciously live their life through their children. When the parent displays their child's accomplishments, such as trophies, ribbons, and pictures, who does it benefit? The trophies do not amount to the joyful memories of childhood, such as playing with dolls and watching Disney movies. According to a post on modelstandout.com, all children should freely enjoy a responsibility-free childhood, study and play at the right age. With this being said, children at young ages should enjoy the precious moments of childhood and not worry about being better than others. Children should be aware of the risks that are associated with beauty pageants, such as exposing the child to the public eye. When children are young, they do not have the intellectual knowledge of the risks. Therefore, parents should not make these crucial decisions for their children, but instead wait until the child is old enough to be aware of the situation. It is not fair to alter the child's identity for the sake of a parent's satisfaction. Childhood time should be filled with cheerful times. Children should not be worried about looking better than others. Child beauty pageants are becoming more and more stressful for contestants. Should the mental distress be placed upon a young model, things such as having to be the best and not letting parents down can place a great amount of stress on a child. Adding stress to a child's life affects the child's ability to concentrate in school, ability to sleep at night, and creates an overwhelming amount of anxiety. MinorPalm.org states traveling, stress, and competition are everyday aspects of an adult's life. An average day of an adult requires at least these three aspects to make it to a lunch hour. But at the age of 8, stress about body ideals, modeling, and trophies should not come into existence. Childhood is not the time to worry about what one appearance looks like. Parents need to take responsibility and make sure children are having fun competing in pageants to help eliminate pageant anxiety. In conclusion, child beauty pageants exploit and harm youth. Children should not be forced to do something when they ultimately do not know what's best for them. Pageants today make the children's hair mannequin-like with all of the makeup that is used. Parents should let their children live a normal childhood and worry about pageants later on in life, when the child is more aware of the situation. Although there are pageants who strongly believe child modeling will enable their child to become a stronger individual, there are many factors that disprove that statement.